The alien princess trembled as she hid behind the tall columns of the crystal hall. Her eyes, wide with fear, darted across the room. The Council of Elders had warned her about the human warrior, yet no one had explained why he had arrived on their world. Her father, the ruling monarch of Zetheria, stood tall and calm, though a hint of worry crossed his face. "Not him, Dad. I am afraid of that human warrior," she whispered, clutching the folds of her ceremonial robe. Her father looked at her with soft eyes, trying to calm her. "Princess, humans are different. They may seem strange, but their courage and honor are unmatched. You will see for yourself." The doors of the hall opened with a heavy groan. The human warrior stepped inside. He was tall, with broad shoulders and a confident gait that commanded attention. His armor glinted under the bright lights, but his face held no arrogance. Only calm determination radiated from his every movement. The princess felt a shiver run down her spine. She had heard tales of humans defeating entire armies with only their wits and strength. She had never imagined meeting one up close. Every step he took seemed to echo in the vast hall, making her heart race faster. The warrior stopped at a respectful distance from the monarch. He bowed slightly, a gesture of respect that seemed unfamiliar yet noble. The elders murmured among themselves, impressed by the human's composure and manners. "Your Highness," the human said in a deep, steady voice, "I have come to offer my assistance. I seek no reward, only the chance to serve." The princess clutched her robe tighter. Serve? She could not imagine trusting a human, let alone allowing him near the royal chambers. Her mind raced with warnings she had heard since childhood. Humans were unpredictable, humans were violent, humans were strong. Her father stepped forward, placing a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "Princess, sometimes strength comes in forms we do not expect. Watch closely, and you will understand." The human warrior's gaze met hers. There was no threat in his eyes, only a quiet intensity that seemed to pierce through her fear. She felt a strange mixture of fear and curiosity. As he knelt briefly to acknowledge her presence, the princess realized that this encounter was the beginning of something she could not yet comprehend. The galaxy was vast, filled with conflicts and alliances, and this human, so foreign and strange, might change everything she thought she knew about courage, loyalty, and honor. The princess remained behind the columns, her heart pounding as the human warrior rose from his respectful bow. His calm presence seemed to fill the room, and yet a tension lingered in the air. She could not take her eyes off him. Every movement he made was deliberate, measured, as if he had already mastered every danger this palace could throw at him. Her father spoke again, his voice steady and commanding. "Human, the princess fears what she does not understand. You must prove not only your skill, but your honor. Show her that humans are not merely warriors of strength, but protectors of trust and courage." The human nodded, a small smile brushing his lips. He turned and walked toward the outer courtyard, a place known for its treacherous terrain and sudden pitfalls, the elders murmured, for no human had ever dared to face the tests of the courtyard willingly. The princess, curiosity overriding fear, followed at a safe distance. She saw him leap over a chasm that had claimed the lives of many of her kingdom's finest warriors. He moved with precision, almost as if he could read the landscape itself. When he reached a section of jagged rocks, he stopped and scanned the area. With careful steps he crossed, never slipping, never hesitating. Her heart raced. She had never seen courage like this. She had heard stories of humans defeating entire fleets. Yet seeing this in person made her realize that human courage was not loud or boastful. It was quiet, steady, and unshakable. Suddenly, a warning cry rang out. One of the palace drones had malfunctioned, sending a sharp energy blast toward the princess. Without hesitation, the human dove forward, catching her in his arms and rolling to safety. The energy struck the ground where she had been standing moments before, leaving a scorching mark. The princess gasped, trembling, but she could not hide the awe in her eyes. The human stood, holding her gently, his eyes meeting hers. There was no fear in his gaze, only calm and reassurance. Her father watched silently, a proud smile crossing his face. "Do you see, Princess? Humans may seem different, but their courage is unparalleled. Their loyalty cannot be measured by words alone. You will learn much from him." For the first time, the princess felt a spark of trust. She realized that this human warrior, so unlike anyone she had known, might be the protector her people needed. And perhaps in time, he would become someone she could admire, even rely upon. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the courtyard, the princess whispered almost to herself, "Perhaps he is not the enemy I feared."